Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Signal PopCast, the podcast that brings you exclusive coverage and the latest trends in the entertainment industry. My name is Katherine Rodriguez and I am one of the producers for the podcast, and here with me today is
Alyssa Shotwell, the other producer for the podcast.
Troyland Griffin II here, special rotating guest and all that good stuff.
And Jonathan Zapata, another rotating guest, and I'm happy to be on the show.
So, in PopCast, we'll take you on a journey full of pop culture, music, movies, and the best events out and about in the Houston area. Who's excited?
I'm excited. Real excited.
Yeah, it's the holidays. Do you guys have any plans for the holidays?
Well, honestly, not. I'm actually going to relax. It's been a tough semester, so I'm gonna relax at home.
For me, it's going to be the usual. The eating, the sleeping, a few readings, and kick off some
life.
Star Wars marathon, or just a movie marathon in general.
What about you, Alyssa?
I have a lot of homework projects. I have 2 finals and a project due the Tuesday we get back, so that and Netflix. That's all I'm going to be doing.
Wow.
You just heard the life of college student.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. First of all, to introduce our first topic, which is in real life, we'll be discussing movies and TV shows that are trending and news. So, guys, everybody has been talking about the one, the only season 2 of Stranger Things. I want to hear everything about it. We can spend hours talking about this, can't we?
Yeah, we really can.
I know.
We were just talking about it before and we tried not to say too much because we wanted to save some of it for the show, but the way I put it to Troyland is I liked it, but it didn't impress me quite like the first season did.
And like I was telling Jonathan, I still disagree. I mean, don't get me wrong, Stranger Things season 1, it was good and everything, but season 2 did what, every second season, every sequel is supposed to be. It elevated it. Like, characters I didn't really care for, I really like them even more. Like my boy Steve, man.
Everybody loves Steve.
I love Steve.
Everybody loves Dustin.
Forget Dustin. Wait, who's Dustin again?
Dustin's the T.
He's all right.
Let's not give the whole plot
Yeah,
away, you guys.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
No,
Spoilers.
absolutely. No, but one of the things that happens with this shows is that on the first, nobody knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. So you're building that tension, but after you've established all your characters and you go to this season 2 and it's never going to be as good as the first one, no matter what it is, just because you already know how the plot goes. But yeah, that happens with a lot of shows. What do you think, Alyssa?
I really liked season 2. If I had to put them in an order, I did like season 1 first, but it's for the same reason that you're saying. You'll never meet 11 for the first time again. You'll never meet all these characters. You'll get to learn more, see a lot of relationships develop, not just romantic relationship, but friendships and family relationships in the second season, which was fun. But yeah, the first season, you just get to meet everybody, and you can't really recapture that in the second season. But I don't think they were trying to do that. I really enjoyed the second season a lot.
Was I the only one expecting more out of the whole thing? Because let me just tell you how I figured the season was over. I usually watch it whenever I'm, doing something else like cooking or, I don't know, just have it as a background. And from all of a sudden, it jumped into a new episode and it was this host interviewing the cast. And I was like, is it over? And then they were talking about, how, we're sorry that it's over. It's only 9 episodes. And I'm like, what's going on? The first season had 12? Was it 12?
Oh, no,
12?
the first one had 8.
This one had 1 more.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, then my expectations are too high. But still, I don't even remember the end of the season, to be completely honest.
Well, they make you wait a long time, too. And I agree with
you.
you.
That's a year!
Yeah, I agree
That's
with
a
you.
year!
Give me more than 9 episodes.
Well, personally, I think, you're right. I mean, I kind of was expecting more, but I think that's kind of why, I did enjoy this season a bit more, though. Because my thing is, I feel like this show, they're really making more about the characters than the whole mystery. We're still not getting answers, which is what I always thought the show would be about and everything. But it seems like they're focused more on the characters and all that. And I like that we got more of the characters, but I do think they could have answered a bit more. I mean, there were some things I'm like, what is this thing? What is this upside down? What is that monster thing?
I
No
agree.
answer.
I do like the new character though.
Yeah.
She is really, really cool. Her name is Sam.
Wait, who?
Max.
Max.
Wait, there's more
Max.
than one new character. Are we talking about Max?
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about
there's
Max.
another
Sorry.
character.
Mhm.
But it's kind of a plot point, though.
yeah, I
in a
don't
way,
think
so
we're
it's
gonna-
not.
Who, Billy?
Oh, Billy's a jerk.
Billy is Max's brother, correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't like him.
I liked Billy.
Everyone, I see this on social media. Everyone thinks that he's dreamy, and like my fiance said he's so ugly. But I see so many women like dying head over heels over Billy's
I
character.
thought it was Zac Efron at some point. Like at the very beginning, I was like, "Oh my god, is this like breaking news? We have Zac Efron on Stranger Things," but no, he kind of looks like him, doesn't he?
When they framed it as if the viewer is supposed to be swooning, and I remember looking over at my boyfriend like, do you think he's attractive? Because I do. He has like little wisps of hair, but like around where he's supposed to be growing a mustache, and
That's the '80s though.
Okay, well, yeah,
yeah.
that's the thing.
83,
The
right?
guy,
84.
first of all, they did a great job with making that guy look like the 80s. Like, that guy literally looks like someone from an 80s movie. He got the earrings, the hair, but even his face.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, when I saw him, first of all, not that I swing that way, but I can see why all the girls were like, oh my God, now that guy is just so hot. Like, I could see it. I mean, the hair, he's well chiseled for the most part. He just seems kind of, I can see why.
I think what it is they're trying to make him attractive in that era. Like
Yeah.
the bad boy,
Yeah.
the bad boy look, you know.
That is.
Because now you see someone like that and you're like, what the heck? Like,
Are you going to like a costume party?
Yeah.
Like is
Yeah.
it Halloween
Looks
or
like a
something?
greaser or something.
No, but I do. I mean, I don't know. My boyfriend's still watching it, so I can't really talk about it with him. But it was kind of scary too. No.
Kind of.
I mean, I don't like scary stuff, so I never watch scary movies. But at some point, I was like, oh my God, I will literally look away.
without spoiling too much, the scene with the bus outside when they were in the bus
Oh, that was
and they were
awesome.
Yeah.
hiding, that was scary.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I think that it definitely can, like, kind of scare you and stuff, but I get more of a science fiction vibe from it rather than a horror vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like it's science fiction with tension, if that makes sense, if anything. But I still think that, I was screaming at the television.
All right. So Stranger Things. If you haven't watched it, you gotta watch it. Season 1 and Season 2 are on Netflix, so please do yourself a favor and go watch Stranger Things. Now we are about to drop the signal. So Taylor Swift, beautiful Taylor Swift, her
Beautiful.
reputation, she's
think she's
really
good.
pretty.
She's beautiful on the outside.
I mean, I think she's pretty.
She all
Her
right.
album is coming out.
It already came out.
It already came out. So what do you guys think? Have you heard some of the songs? Any?
Can I
no?
go first?
Yeah,
Of course.
Alyssa,
Yeah, she
go
has
for
like
it.
a long list of things to talk about.
Okay, so I have never, to be like transparent, I've never listened to a Taylor Swift album front to back. I've heard all the singles. I liked most of her singles, from her country to her country pop to her pop and until now. I feel like she's complaining that everybody's hurting her, that everybody's against her, when everybody usually sides with her on whatever she does, whether it's a gray area or not. And I feel like she's defending herself against like no one's hurting her at all.
Well, to be fair, I think that it is certainly not an exaggeration to say that Taylor Swift, while she does have a big following, she is among the echelon of celebrities who are kind of hated by a large amount of people personally. She falls into that line with Justin Bieber and One Direction and stuff. She has her detractors, so maybe she was reaching out to them. I mean, I certainly kind of fall slightly into that. I mean, I know.
So you haven't heard any of the new?
Oh, I have. But here's the thing. I have a love-hate relationship.
They're
with
everywhere.
her. Yeah.
Like, wow.
get
Don't
away
turn
from
the radio on. Taylor Swift will come on for
Like,
sure.
I gotta say, I personally like the evolution she's gone through with music. Like, she's gone from
Really?
country to country pop to pop. Like, I think it's really good and stuff. But in terms of her lyrical content, while she still manages to be a little impressive, I mean, it's kind of predictable. I mean, she's always just talking about her exes and stuff, and just how much can you do that before you get deemed kind of, you know?
That's what she's known for, though, for talking about her stories, her love stories. One of my favorite songs from her is "Love Story." So, yeah, but the new songs, I am not too sure. Like, ready for it? No, I'm not ready for it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
and Look at What You Made Me Do? No.
Ready for it was, it was aggressive. Like, it's the first song on the album, and so it sort of introduces the rest of the tracks. It introduces the tone of the album, and it's really aggressive. It's got a bunch of like hardcore synths in the back. To me, it sounded a little bit chaotic, but there were actually some songs on there that I liked. And I went from like the last Taylor Swift stuff that I had heard, aside from the singles, wasn't 15 an album? I think that's the name of that. I don't know. Fearless. Yeah, Fearless.
That was
Fearless and 15.
Oh, I love Fearless.
That was like 2 albums ago.
Yeah, Fearless, like jumping from Fearless and then not hearing the next album and then to this one, such a huge difference. Like, all these songs, except with the exception of a few, like I have some notes here, like they're all inspired by like trap instrumentals, really electronic stuff. There's a lot of trap influence. Like you'll hear the hi-hats like that all over this album.
You.
What?
That's one of the few things I actually like. If I'm not listening to like before the singing starts, I get into it and then I get mad as soon as she starts singing. Now, like, why am I falling into the song? I know you shouldn't resist like a natural inclination towards something, but I had. What song?
That's a trap, though. Even if you don't like it, you're gonna end up singing it in your car whenever you hear it in the radio. It's a curse.
Yeah,
I believe it's a curse.
A song that stood out to me was "Call It What You Want." Like I found myself really sort of grooving to that song, and I think it was mostly the instrumental that was carrying me through. But it's catchy. Like it's easy. She makes it easy for you to follow, and I think the controversy that she's like, it's good publicity for her because just a simple search and you find the factions that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
The people who hate her,
correct.
The people who are like hardcore fans.
Yeah.
And I think that drawing that attention to herself is a positive thing overall because, you know, it helps spread her name out to people who otherwise
Have you
wouldn't.
heard Endgame?
I don't.
It's with Ed Sheeran. Oh my god.
And Future, right?
Yes.
There's another.
Yes. I love Endgame. I mean, I might not like. I think I've heard like 3 or 4 songs. Endgame being, one of them. But number 1, I love Ed Sheeran. Number 2, it's a really good collaboration. It goes back to the acoustic, like more, soft, and it's really
gentle.
Definitely,
Not
it is more
aggressive.
gentle.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear. Sometimes she sounds like Britney Spears to me, and I love Britney Spears.
I was thinking that.
Yes,
Yeah.
some of the songs. The first time that I heard, I don't remember if it's Ready for It
Probably that.
or Look at What You Made Me Do.
My least
I was
favorite.
like, did Britney just came out with a new song?
Is Britney back again?
Is she
Yeah.
I was super excited about that, I gotta say. But at the same time, I don't understand how, all these artists just keep or try to not necessarily copy, but I don't know, it's just have a similar style than another. That's my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
But I feel like, so the Britney comparison, like, as far as lyrics and content-wise, I feel like it's fair, but for instrumental, I think it's unfair, because there's a lot of interesting combinations in the new album. And just really quick, another song I enjoyed was Dancing With Our Hands Tied, because I'm a sucker for, tempo changes in songs, and the verse.
But you're talking about the music aspect.
Yeah,
From a music standpoint, she's amazing. Her band and her editors and their sound engineers they do a beautiful job. But lyrics wise, we might have to do something about it.
Yeah, the music is good, and then when she starts rapping, I cringe a little bit. A lot.
Another song that came out, I believe, a couple weeks ago was "Walk on Water" by Beyonce and my love Eminem. Have you guys heard it?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Didn't know
Yes,
you were
that was a
Eminem
baby.
fan. I didn't know.
I didn't
am.
know either.
I don't see you.
I find that shocking.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me that. They're like, well, let me tell you, when I was in high school, me and my friends, we would memorize his songs, which now I look back and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was 12 years old memorizing Eminem's songs.
Which
Kind of
songs?
concerning.
'Cause some
Oh,
of
you
them
don't want to
are-
know. We don't want to go there, but the point of the story is that I love him. Same with Macklemore now. He's like the new version of Eminem, in my opinion. But yeah, have you guys heard it?
Yeah, I've heard it.
What do you think?
I gotta admit, as an Eminem fan and someone who said he was once my favorite rapper, I was a bit disappointed. It sounded
Yeah.
like he was freestyling, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. It just seemed like he was kind of losing his way in terms of how good he is at rapping.
I actually liked what you didn't like. Okay, so I have a note about it that whenever he's freestyling, you hear paper being torn and being crumpled up like he.
That's that was. I thought that was ice cracking.
No, that it sounds like paper to me. Like he's
I thought
writing.
it was
Up
ice.
for debate.
Because they're even talking about walking on water and ice and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I heard it as like him coming up with ideas and going straight from what he's thinking to writing it out and saying it out. Because he's kind of making, I think that he's like reflecting on what his place is in music
That's
and what's going
very
on in the
deep.
world.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
true.
The song just sounded really vulnerable to me, even though his voice is kind of harsh sounding.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah, I agree.
You're just hearing like, I don't want to say his heart being open because now it sounds too cheesy. But that's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
Let me tell you, I've learned a lot of his songs, but I don't think I can learn this one though.
I agree.
He just speaks too fast.
I mean, and it's just, I feel like, for Eminem to collaborate with Beyonce, this song was almost like a wasted opportunity. I mean, I was expecting, something more powerful.
I
mean,
agree.
get that
I
it was,
completely agree.
Yeah.
People were expecting more
Yeah.
When I heard
from this amazing duo, I gotta say.
even though I really like the song, when I heard that they were going to be in a song together, when you told me, I expected something completely different. I expected something that would be stuck in my head forever until the next
same.
song got stuck in my
Yeah.
head.
It's like Lullaby You Lie.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I'm just like crying.
Yeah, and this song was not a catchy song, but I don't dislike it because it's not going to be stuck in my head.
And I know that a song is good and that I liked it because I keep playing it on my Alexa or whatever, like on my Spotify. I haven't played it since that day that I since more than 4 days, so that's how I know this was not a good song.
Also, on like a side note for me, like it was kind of hard for me to get into it because it's called Walk on Water, and literally just a few weeks before that song came out, another band released a song called Walk on Water.
That's what we're gonna talk about next.
Yeah, and so I was like, why are there two Walk on Waters? Like, just let there be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 30 Seconds to Mars, they're releasing their new album, and one of the songs is also called Walk on Water. I actually heard it. Whenever I think of, 30 Seconds to Mars, it just reminds me of my childhood, to be completely honest.
Yes,
I
you're
know.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, but the song is really good. Have you guys heard it?
Yeah, I've heard it. It's pretty
Not
good.
that one, no.
No? What about you?
I listened to it.
Okay.
I actually listened to it. I know we're going to talk about the video, but I listened to it first, and when I watched the video, it just was not what I was expecting.
Mhm.
Like, some of the words that they were saying took on a different meaning when I watched the video. And it wasn't it's a beautiful video, but it wasn't trying to push like an artistic narrative. It was just like snapshots of people all across the U.S. on 4th of July. That was the theme of it. It changed it, not in a positive or negative way, but it's pretty. I liked it.
Me
Yeah,
personally,
it was really good. Mhm.
Well, me personally, I kind of see what you mean, but I kind of was expecting some kind of American video because Jared Leto even said that the song was meant to be kind of like an anthem for America. For me, the song sounds kind of anti-American, if you ask me. I mean, like, he's literally saying, "Can't you see what you're fighting for? Bloodlust and a holy war," and stuff like that. Like, he's literally saying the United States is doing questionable things, and he's asking us, do we think we can walk on water and stuff? Like, is the U.S. getting that arrogant to where we think that we're some holy kind of place and stuff like that. I personally saw it as like that. So the video didn't surprise me.
I mean, that's a personal, I guess, interpretation.
I got that perception a little bit. It was a little bit more negative, and then when I saw the video, it was so positive, and I'm like, okay.
And maybe that was the artistic choice.
I haven't seen the video. Now I gotta watch. As soon as we finish, I promise I'm gonna watch it.
It's interesting.
Now, the American Music Awards. Please, you guys tell me that you watched them last night.
I don't have cable.
No, I don't have cable either.
I saw a little.
Did you? Okay. So here's what happened. First of all, the host was Tracy Ellis Ross from Blackish.
She's pretty fun.
I have mixed feelings about her. We already talked about this before starting the podcast, but I don't know. I love her as an actress. She does an amazing job, and she is, I gotta say, hilarious. But yesterday, I'm not sure how I feel. Even me and my father were, I don't know. She's just like very out there and very.
Oh, like her flamboyancy and stuff.
Yeah.
She's also, if you think about it, like her environment, she was also raised in entertainment, being the daughter of like.
Of course, Diana Ross. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so maybe that like I don't want to say her theatrical nature. Maybe you're just used to seeing it in a story or something, and her being like that to host an award show or in real life. Was it like off-putting for her to not be turned off?
To me, yes. I mean,
I've never seen her by herself, but except for interviews. And her interviews, she's a little over the top, but I love her, so.
Yeah, I mean, Blackish is great.
Yeah.
We should all watch Blackish, but I don't know how I feel. Anyways, Kelly Clarkson and Pink opened the ceremony with a literally breathtaking performance of Everybody Hurts. Like, it just gave me the chills. It was amazing. Like, both of her voices are just like from heaven.
I actually watched that season of American Idol that Kelly Clarkson was in.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but
I
remember, isn't she like one of the first really successful American
She's the
Idol?
actual first.
She's the winner of the first season.
There we go,
Yeah, so amazing. And then Pink performed coming like down a building. It was great. One of the highlights, though, was Christina Aguilera's tribute to Whitney Houston. So what happens is, Christina Aguilera has an amazing voice. I remember singing her songs when I was like 7 years old. But guess what? During her performance, the camera focused on Pink, and her reaction was kind of, I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, people started, questionable. So people started saying that, she didn't like what Christina was doing. She didn't, I don't know. But then she came out and said, hey, I loved what she did. This is ridiculous. You guys should, pick a different person to pick on, because I think she was, did y'all see?
Yeah, people
Pink's
love
reaction?
making a big deal about stuff like
that.
Well,
to me, it could be that, maybe it wasn't the performance. Maybe while Christina was performing, when it went black, she wasn't expecting that, so she was making that reaction at the stage instead of at Christina herself.
The spectacle of it.
I mean, and if you look at the picture, that reaction can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
It can mean, wow, this is very deep. Because on her Twitter, she said, Christina killed it tonight for one of our favorite singers ever. This is about Whitney, and I am all of Christina's silent. Show the clip where I'm in tears. She's actually, she cried at some point in the performance.
I've been in a live broadcast environment at a show where you have audience members, and there's a control room somewhere where they're like just basically switching off the camera angles, and I just think it was one of those moments where you catch someone in a weird expression.
I agree. Whenever anybody sings, I make the weirdest faces. I expect everybody to be normal and do the exact same thing. And
I don't even know what I look like when I'm in a concert.
I'm pretty sure I have resting bad word face sometimes when I hear a song. I can be really happy hearing a song, and I might look like I'm pissed off, but we'll just look a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was it was a tense moment.
Right, because you get people who start getting mad at her for not liking the performance.
Yeah.
It just
starts
snowballing into something bigger.
I know. And now we are going to talk about, speaking of snow, we're in the holiday season, you guys. Aren't you guys excited about
Oh, definitely.
everything?
Yes.
You are?
I am. it's weird how my mood changes in December. Yeah. It's something about the attitude of everyone that I'm around. It changes, and then it changes.
In a good way or in a bad way?
In a good way. In a very good way. I feel warm, and the weather gets cold, and I feel warm inside, and I like people more. No, I appreciate people more.
I don't even want to get out of my house, honestly. But have you guys been to any of the festivals going on around the Houston area?
I haven't been to any, but I am hoping to go to one that's coming up soon. I think it's December 16th and everything.
I have your solution, and grab a pen and a piece of paper and write this down. We're now going to talk about the events that are going out around Houston and in all the Houston metro area. So first of all, Discovery Green Park, which is located north of Highway 59, they have a lot. They genuinely have a lot. The Ice is an ice skating ring that opened in November 18th, and it's going to be open all the way till January 21st. Do you guys like ice skating? Have you?
I've never ice skated.
I don't think I've
I have.
I haven't done it before.
I think it's very hard and difficult, and so I
It is.
Yeah. Personally, I didn't enjoy it because I fell down too many times.
I'd be afraid that my skates might accidentally hit my face and cut myself and stuff. Because aren't the skates like blades or something?
Yeah, they're blades. They're different from roller skating for sure.
You're not gonna cut yourself.
Yeah,
you have to probably try to hurt yourself.
But just because you're good at one doesn't mean you're good at the other. So
you could be bad at both.
So guys, this is open Monday through Sunday, pretty much. Monday through Monday. Monday through Thursday, it's from 5 to 10. And then Fridays, it's from 5 to 11. Saturdays and school holidays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then Sundays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Discovery Green Park also does Winter Flea by Night. They do this every night as a flea market. Do you guys love flea market shopping?
Yes, I've also been to that.
When I have money.
Really?
I used to frequent the Discovery Green a lot throughout the years. It's like our Central Park,
Of course.
In a way.
Yeah, that is true. So every day they have something different. If you're at home on a Wednesday with, your date, they do Break the Ice dates on Wednesday nights. They also do Screen on the Green every Thursday and Funfetti Fridays on Friday. Big thing though, you guys have to really, really go to this. The Mayor's Holiday Celebration of the Tree Lighting that's going on. That's happening on December 1st. And that's going to be Herman Square. That's from 6 to, I believe, 10 p.m. But it's, it's like the biggest Christmas celebration in the Houston area.
That should be awesome.
I don't remember Mayor and East Parker ever doing something like that, but it's probably because I'm a young person.
Now that you're older,
yeah. Now that I have a car, Before you have a car, why would you even look at places to go?
The song "A Whole New World" in Aladdin is like getting a car. Like everything changes. You know where things at. Or you have
that
to
is
learn.
so true. I don't even want to talk about that. If you guys haven't checked those out, please do. They're open. The majority of them are open. They opened last weekend, November 18th, and they're going to be open all till January. For more information, you can actually go to visithoustontexas.com. And you'll find all the details there, the times, the price, etc.
Also, on our Facebook page, we'll be sharing throughout December, some of the events that are going on. For the full list, do visit the website, but periodically throughout December, we'll be kind of reminding you guys. And that's, our Facebook page is
Signal PopCast.
Signal PopCast.
So if you guys go to any of these events and have any cool pictures, please send them our way. We want to see what you guys are up to. And now on our Pop Radar, now I want to talk about some things that are coming up. So again, keep that pen and piece of paper and write this down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the movies that are going to be coming out in December, we have things like Star Wars, and of course, Fernandad, which is an animated movie coming out both on December 15th. The Greatest Showman, which is the Hugh Jackman movie about Barnum and Bailey Circus, coming out December 20th, and All the Money in the World, that is coming out December 22nd. Ooh,
that's a controversial one.
Yeah.
I see the name on there.
That one is being reshot currently right now to take out a controversial castmate who's actually one of the main characters. They're reshooting that, but supposedly it's coming out December 22nd.
A Ridley
They did
Scott.
not change the day they released
Ridley
it.
Scott movie.
Yeah.
That's I'm really excited about that one, I gotta say.
No space for Spacey.
That is correct.
In December, we also have a new U2 album coming out called Songs of Experience.
Heck yes!
He's a big fan.
And that's going to be December 1st. And shows coming out in the Houston area. We're gonna
Listen
have
up.
Lady Gaga.
That's
Wait, didn't somebody not like Lady Gaga?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan,
Well,
but I mean, her
everybody-
performances are wow.
Everybody can go to Lady Gaga at the Toyota Center December the 3rd. And this is the first time she's coming to Houston since the Super Bowl. We also have Day for Night, December 15th through the 17th. And Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, December 29th and December 30th. If you want to see the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets performance at the Houston Symphony, you want to pick up your tickets the moment you're listening to this because they're almost sold out as of right now. And games coming out in December, we're going to have Fallout 4 for HTC Vive, which is for PC, and Doom is being re-released for VR as well, and that's going to be available on PC and PS4. These are re-releases, but with new hardware.
I saw a Skyrim 2 VR ad as well.
Is that
Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim video game.
Is that
It's good.
December, January, or have they released that yet?
Could I
Yeah,
say
I don't
something
know
about
if they
Day
have
for
it
Night?
released.
Yeah.
Okay, also guys, another thing about Day for Night, just so you know, because that's one I might be going to. If you're interested in going to that, the people that are going to be performing is Beyonce's sister, Solange, who's coming into her own, 9 Inch Nails, and Tom York from the great Radiohead. So if you like any of those people, then definitely check out Day for
Ooh,
Night.
definitely have to check that out. I've never been to Day for Night, so I'm
Either have
super excited.
Yeah, I gotta go to more of
Wait
these.
and see. I know, me too.
these,
I'm like,
I've
I
been to like
agree.
single concerts, but never to a really cool festival.
ACL, man.
Yeah,
ACL is a great time.
Always support local bands, but it's
I
also
agree.
fun to head up the Toyota Center and Symphony and other places every once in a while too. The big headliners.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, I'm so sad to say that this is the end of episode 1. How do you guys feel?
Awesome!
Yeah,
Right?
It was fun.
it was fun. This is a great place to talk about current things in the Houston area as well as entertainment, you know?
I agree, guys. We hope that you liked everything we covered today, and if you have any suggestions or you have any ideas, something that we might have missed, please go to our Facebook page, like us, and
Let us know.
tell us what you know.
If there's something that you want us to cover, a movie or an album that's going to be coming out December, January, let us know. So in our episode 2 or 3, we can all watch or listen or attend to those events so we can talk about that.
Absolutely, and our Facebook page and under the Signal, which I'm gonna give all that information in a little bit. We're gonna list, all the current events that are, going on, and we'll have more insight and pictures and visuals for you to maybe encourage you to go try them out. And that's what I'm saying. If you do go to any of these, please send them our way. Now, for more information, you can actually go to UHCL, and look for us on Facebook under Signal PopCast. That's POP-cast. Got it? Awesome. It's been a pleasure, guys. Again, my name is Katherine Rodriguez, and today we had
Troyland Griffin II.
Jonathan Zapata.
And Alyssa Shotwell.
We hope you have an amazing holiday, and see you next time.